Okay, this is the Winter Road 2015. We are going from Peace River, Alberta to Yellowknife, Northwest Territories. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We've already been going for quite a few hours here, but the sun has finally come up, and I just figured this was the best time to start filming. It was dark for the first 3.5 hours of the drive here, so we're now north of High Level. We are just past Meander River, and looks like it's going to be a beautiful day, although it could be a little bit on the hazy side coming up here, so we'll see what we get, but I'm kind of optimistic we're going to have a nice sunshiny day all the way up to Yellowknife today. We left Peace River this morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, and it is now right around 10, and the sun has been up for about a half an hour now. So, like fully up. I guess it was dawn before that, but been fully up now. And we just crossed over. We're now just past Steen River Camp, which is the second last settlement in Alberta. We are way northern Alberta. We are about a half an hour, probably roughly, from the border of the Northwest Territories, or the 60th parallel. And it's getting a little hazier, as you can see, and looks like we're going to get more and more cloud cover. Unfortunately, I was kind of really hoping to have a nice sunshiny drive, and doesn't look like I'm going to get my wish. But hey, you deal with it what you can, right? It's been a pretty good drive so far. Road's been good though. Well, the road is getting a little more covered, but it's still pretty good. Lot of sand there. We are now just passing the last settlement in Alberta. That was the settlement of Indian Cabins. The next stop, well, not that I'm actually planning to stop, but the next landmark we will see will actually be the 60th parallel. We will be leaving Alberta behind and entering the Northwest Territories in Canada. And like I say, the road's still pretty good. A lot of sand down, a lot of calcium on the road, so it's been pretty good driving. We're making our way here. We're doing about sitting right around 55 mile an hour for our American friends, or 90 kilometers an hour. Well, we should be coming up on the 60th parallel now. We're starting to pass a few signs here, so that'll be like signs facing the other direction. That'll be all the signs welcoming everyone to Alberta and telling them what they can and cannot bring in and out. And yeah, there's a sign for us telling them we got the rest area with the washrooms. And so we should be leaving Alberta pretty darn quick here and officially entering the territories. It's well, I guess actually this will be my first time into the Northwest Territories. It's not my first time into the Territories. I've been to the Yukon before, but this will be my first time into the Northwest Territories. And look at that. Welcome to north of 60. We are out of Alberta and into the territories. Well, we are now reaching the first village in the Northwest Territories. This is Enterprise. We are actually going to be stopping. The company I'm driving for has a yard here with fuel, so we're going to stop and get fuel. And we also do have a truck scale, the only truck scale on this highway here in the Northwest Territories. And so we got the scale to go across, and then we're going to stop and get some fuel. And then carry on. This is actually the junction here where you can go north up to Hay River, which is, I believe, the second largest town or city in the Northwest Territories. And it's right on the shores of Great Slave Lake on the southern shore. Yellowknife, where we're headed, is on the northern shore of Great Slave Lake. So we're actually going to skirt all the way around the west side of the lake to get where we're going today. There's the junction in the road right there. If you want to head up to Hay River, you can also head back across the very bottom edge of the Northwest Territories and head back to eventually back to Fort Chipewyan in Alberta on the other end of Wood Buffalo National Park. And of course, the road that we're on until we make the junction to head up to Yellowknife eventually would end up in Wrigley, highway number 1 here. And well, now we're going to cross the scale and hope that I have a legal load, considering I did not load this. I don't have current loading privileges in Edmonton, so the company had one of their loadermen come and load this trailer for me, and I stayed outside of the terminal, and so we'll hope that he did a very good job. We are just about to leave Highway 1 behind and take the junction and start heading north and west a little bit here. We're going to cross over the Mackenzie River just before Fort Providence, and we're going to make our way around the western edge of Great Slave Lake to eventually end up pretty much directly north of Enterprise and Hay River, where we were, on the opposite shore in downtown Yellowknife. So, looks like the day might get a little bit better. Every once in a while, blue tries to peek through this haze, but we'll see what we get. Hasn't been too bad of a drive so far. So, with a little bit of luck, like I say, road has been great. Lots of sand down. Been great drive that way, but I was kind of hoping for a little bit sunnier and brighter skies, but you get what you get. We've moved on here. We've moved on about 25 kilometers up the road here. We are just coming up on the brand new bridge on the Decho Bridge, which is, well, it's been open a full year now. But yeah, it's the new bridge across the Mackenzie River, so that we don't have to do an ice crossing here in the winter or ride the barge in the summer anymore. So yeah, we're going to cross the Mackenzie on the fairly new bridge. And now we're across the Mackenzie, coming up to Fort Providence. I don't know what happened there. I filmed all the way across the bridge, and for some reason, none of that footage is here. It's just gone. So I guess maybe we'll get some footage crossing the bridge when I come back south in 2 months' time after this whole episode is finalized here and we're done with the winter road and heading back south and going home, which I'm not necessarily that I'm not excited to be heading up here, but it's going to be a little over 2 months before I get to go back south and go home again. So going to be a while, but yeah, is what it is. That was the Shell station there, and we're just coming up to the intersection here that heads over to Fort Providence. About 4 kilometers west of the main highway is the village of Fort Providence. But on we go. Now we're heading pretty much straight north. Well, welcome to Yellowknife. We are just coming around the corner here to the airport, and we're officially inside the city limits now, and we are coming in, and we're gonna offload in the morning because I've got the full load of diesel on, and we're gonna go over to the tank farm and offload that into the tank farm, and then we'll hopefully reload right away with what we're going to be taking up to the mine once the road opens, which they figure is probably in about a day and a half, 2 days' time here. So welcome to Yellowknife. We have been driving for just about 13 hours today. Since we left Peace River, it's over 1,000 kilometers or 600 miles back to the south. And yeah, so it is now, we left at 6 in the morning, and it is now 7 o'clock at night here in Yellowknife. In the tail end of January here we are. What is today? The 27th of January. And here we come. We are coming up on the Ford dealership here, and we're going to make our turn and head down to the yard in Yellowknife. And, well, we'll see exactly what we're up against. I was following one of the other drivers earlier, but he got a little bit ahead of me, so I guess he's been here for about 15 minutes or so already when I was talking to him a little earlier on the radio. So, I know where I'm going anyways. Just around the corner and down about a half a kilometer, and we turn in to the left and into the yard. So this is a shot from Google Earth of Yellowknife, and the little flag there on the lake is actually where I am parked at this moment.